everyone, Ruby here and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. So today I'm sharing with you my top tips for perfect crease-free, cake-free under eye concealer. This area right here, it's an area that we often neglect when we're young in terms of skincare, but we spend so much time correcting, concealing, and also baking our under eyes that we don't even think to spend a little time just applying some moisturizer under there. So here's what you can do to keep your under eye concealer looking flawless. Whether you are 16 or 60, you should be using an eye cream. And if you're young and you're noticing that your concealer is looking a little dry, a little flaky, and it's clinging to the really fine lines close to the rim of your eyes, then it could be because you are not using an eye cream or an eye serum. You should be using an eye cream or serum morning and night, and this will keep your under eyes looking hydrated, they will feel moisturized and look plump, so your concealer will stay flawless and creaseless throughout the day. So if this sounds like you, then the only thing that could be lacking from your regime is a good eye cream, and also you need to drink lots of water. So the next part of this video is for certain under eye concerns, such as puffiness, dark circles, and also fine lines. So many people want that super highlighted Kim Kardashian under eye look, but it isn't for everyone. The basic rule of highlighting, it's used to lift certain areas of the face or to bring it forward. So if you have an area that's already raised, this is the last thing that you want to do. So if you have somewhere to be early in the morning and you don't want to fuss with cold cucumbers, spoons, tea bags, and all those other at-home remedies, an easy way to minimize this is with an eye cream that helps to depuff the under eye areas. I'm keeping my products affordable today and I'm using the Olay Eyes Ultimate Eye Cream. This cream is filled with peptides and vitamins to target puffiness, dark circles, and wrinkles. So this is pretty much like your all-in-one, 3-in-1 product. If your under eye bags are quite close to the rims of your eyes, just like mine, take a mid-brown eyeshadow shade, and if you have a darker complexion, then use a darker brown. Take this eyeshadow and start to lightly shade underneath your eyes. Just like contouring, this will help to recede the eye area back, making the puffiness underneath your eyes look completely gone. Moving on to another under eye concern, and this one is more common. It's dark circles. Now this can be caused by a lack of sleep, not drinking enough water, or genetics. I know for a fact that most people who have really dark under eyes will use a lot of concealer or a lot of product to help cover up and conceal their under eye area. This will crease up and cake up underneath your eyes and will just look cakey. If you want your under eyes to look brighter, start by trying to get more sleep and use a bottle to keep track of how much water you drink every single day. And you can also start by incorporating a brightening eye cream into your regime day and night. Here I'm using the Olay Eyes Illuminating Eye Cream. For the days where I'm running on little sleep, I actually use this cream, and it works by depositing light reflecting pigments with a gel to penetrate deep into the skin to help correct the tone of my under eye area. To conceal your under eyes with makeup, you want to start by using a corrector first. Take your corrector and apply this to the darkest areas only. And believe me when I say a little goes a long way. And if you don't have a corrector, you can use a blush or a lipstick. Once again, you want to concentrate this product on the darker areas. What you don't want to do is just take a super light concealer and start concealing underneath your eyes. All this does is lighten the darker areas, making them look very grey and gaunt-like. This does the opposite. It actually adds years to your face instead of making you look a lot younger or your actual age, which is a concern for most women. Moving on to another concern, which is deep lines and wrinkles. Now, I do have small fine lines myself. I am 24, but these are the concerns that I often hear from my mum, who is 67. It's never too late to start looking after your skin. Since I wanted this video to be full of affordable and accessible products, I have picked the Olay Eyes Pro Retinol Eye Treatment. This is a cream that my mother uses, and she applies this both morning and night and focuses on the areas that concerns her the most, like the areas where she has crow's feet. If you use this consistently, you should see results in 4 weeks. This restores the rate of skin surface turnover, so over time, the wrinkles will appear shorter and less deep. As for concealing and brightening underneath your eye area, so right on the inner corners of your eyes, you should use a tiny amount of corrector. Use a corrector in the areas you need it the most. So for most people, this will be right in that inner corner, and also that line which starts at the inner corner of your eyes and makes its way down to the tops of your cheeks. Illuminating pens like your Touche Éclat are quite nice underneath the eyes, especially on more mature skin, as they make the skin look very radiant and youthful, and they're not a heavy product, so they won't settle into your fine lines or your deep wrinkles. I know baking is a huge trend and so many people swear by it. They swear that it keeps their concealer from creasing up and it locks it in place. And though it is a great technique used by drag queens, it's not for everybody. For somebody like myself who has more of a drier skin type, baking causes my under eyes to crease like crazy. Although I may look flawless in the first hour, after that initial hour, it is downhill from there and my eyes start to crease up like crazy and they look extremely dry. And typically, as you start to age, your skin gets drier and drier, and you do need to concentrate more on keeping your skin hydrated and use less powder and more illuminating, dewy, hydrating products. And if you do need to set your under eye area, then use a small amount of loose translucent powder. And this is what I like to do to look after my under eye area and to keep my concealer looking flawless, crease-free and cake-free all day long. One thing I hope you take away from this video is that skincare and makeup go hand in hand. We spend so much time correcting our under eyes, concealing and baking that we often forget to apply our eye creams first. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you are new to my channel, then hit that subscribe button down below so you'll never miss a video from me again. I love you guys and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye! Mwah.